And welcome back. So in this vid we're going to focus on destroying the enemy and player objects in our scene. So first thing we want to do is set up tags for all our objects. So if I just went on player, and if you come to the top right, if I am able to zoom in somehow, is there a zoom option? Edit. There is not. So at the top there is a tag option. Top right tag. Okay, so for our player, if you drag him just into your scene currently, he's already in my scene, what a donut, you already see a player tag is already set up. Okay, so I want you to first, on your player, go to tag and change it to player. Next, what you can do is you can add tag. And as you can see, I already have mine set up. So I've got one for my enemy, my player bullet, and my enemy bullet. Okay, so if you do that, and if you come out, and if you go into your enemy, you can change the tag to enemy. If you go into bullet, you can change the tag to player bullet. And if you go on to enemy bullet, you can change the tag to enemy bullet, like so. So first thing we want to do on our player is add a component. We want to add Bots Collider 2D. So if I just bring it down to show you, like that. We need to make it a trigger. Next thing we're going to add is a Rigidbody 2D. I'm going to set the gravity scale to 0 and just click apply so it comes up on your prefab as well. And we'll just go through the list adding. So first we'll do enemy. This only needs a Bots Collider 2D and is also a trigger. Click apply and then delete that out your scene. We also need to do it for our bullet. Again, Bots Collider 2D is trigger. This time we do need a rigid body. Set gravity to 0. Click apply, delete, and the last one is your enemy bullet, which needs a Bots Collider 2D, rigid body 2D, trigger, gravity scale 0, save, and apply that scene. Excellent. Delete. So if I click on all my prefabs, everything should be set up ready for me. Excellent. So now it's time to go on to the scripting for this. So what we need to do is go into our console, our script, and the first script we're going to focus on is player control. Okay. At the bottom, just below this parentheses, we're going to create a new function, and this is called on trigger enter 2D, and in the brackets collider 2D and call. It's very important that this is set up correctly because it's one of Unity's own functions. So anything different here, it won't register a collision. Okay, so if call dot tag equals enemy, or call dot tag equals enemy bullet, in the parentheses what we're going to say is destroy, got an error somewhere, 1 second, if call equals enemy bullet, that should be okay. Let me just call, missing a bracket there. There we go. So in the parentheses we're going to say destroy the player game object if we come in contact with an enemy ship or an enemy bullet. So save that. Let's test to see if it works. So I'll come, let the thing shoot me, and there we go. So that works. Next, let's go into our enemy script. And what we want to do is we're just going to copy and paste that whole function that we just created, go into our enemy script, come to the bottom, Control V, and then change the call tags to player and also to player bullet, like so. Control S. So what that will do is if your player or player bullet comes in contact with an enemy, it will destroy the enemy object. So to test, let's go back into Unity, make sure you save the script, and so if I shoot an enemy when it comes into the scene, it disappears, like so. Excellent, so that's all working. So the last things to do are going into your enemy bullet, okay, so on this one, and our enemy bullet, if we just come to the bottom, copy and paste that thing in again, we don't need that one. So if our collision collides with player, we're going to say destroy the bullet game object. Okay, so let us go into Unity. So if the enemy bullet collides with the player's ship, that bullet should then disappear, like so. There we go. And then copy and paste that function again and go into your bullet script for the player. Come down to the bottom, Control V, and obviously it is looking for enemy. Just test that. Excellent. So all the collisions are now working, and hopefully it's working on yours. So go to File, Save Project, and Save Scene. Okay, so that is pretty much it for this YouTube series on the space shooter. I can add more to show you how to do score and lives. However, first I want you to look at creating your own main menu. For those who are part of the Grimsby Games Line course, there is a section on Game Engines Week 7 which are different YouTube series to how to put main menu together. I want you to have a go at that first. Okay, so that will be on the Moodle page. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.